What's up, everybody? Let's have a look at break-even point in this video. Okay, so this business manufactures security gates and their financial year end is the 31st of August 2018. Calculate the break-even point for the year ended 31 August 2018. So our break-even point formula is going to be fixed costs over our contribution margin, CM, right? So our fixed costs here is simply going to be the 67,200 plus 51,660, because these are both fixed costs, so we add them together, over our contribution margin. So that's going to be our selling price per unit minus our variable cost per unit. Okay, so selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit, PU is per unit. Our selling price per unit is going to be 910 minus our variable cost per unit, and now we've got a bit of a calculation here. It's going to be the 180 plus the 252 plus the 145. Quick maths, we get 577. So now we can plug all of this into your calculator, and our break-even point is going to be 356.9. We can't make 0.9 of a unit of a security gate, so we round up to 357. Okay, you don't have to do your equal signs fancy like that. Okay, 1.3.2, compare and comment on the break-even point and the production level achieved over the last 2 years. Quote figures. So I've changed color. So as you guys can see, the business produced 63 units more than the break-even point. So we compare 420. Oof, 420 indeed. Bad things related to that number. We compare it to the 357. And that is how we get 63 units. So for 1.3.2, firstly, the business produced 63 units more than the break-even point. Or alternatively, the business only made a profit, on those 63 units compared to the 105 units that they did last year. So last year, they produced and sold 540 units, but their break-even was 435. So the break-even point, it decreased from 435 to 357 in 2018. Also, the business produced 120 units less than last year. The 540 versus the 420. Anything along those lines would have scored you the mark. 1.3.3, give 2 reasons for the increase in direct material cost. Suggest one way to control this cost. So regarding direct materials, you can get a bit fancy here. So give 2 reasons and one way to control the cost. So that's going to be 2 times 2. Plus the 1 here, so 4 plus 1, that is how we get the mark allocation here of 5. So reasons, inflation, inflationary increases, transport costs, increase in fuel price, scarcity, things that are out of our control in our macro environment, not within our business, but more external factors. And also wastage. Maybe there's really poor workmanship going on, and our laborers are not particularly skilled at making gates, and we just lose a lot of money because of raw material wastage. Maybe there's theft of raw material. Maybe there was a change in exchange rate if these raw materials were imported. Or maybe we changed suppliers and this new supplier is more expensive. So if we could just pick any one of the reasons here, let's pick wastage. Maybe we recycle waste material, or we use offcuts. We use the offcuts and we could create different products, or we could use it more effectively. Anything along those lines would have scored you the mark.